good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Phins Show. I am your host, Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Hit that like button for me. Hit the like button. Thank you, thank you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome. Good morning, Daddy Dean. Good morning. No worries, my no worries, my friend. I know you and your family support all the time, so I appreciate you guys. Good morning, Color. Welcome. Good morning. What's up, Alan? Welcome. Dolphins have a QB problem, not a wide receiver problem. Well, you know what? I had to ask this question because I thought, is OBJ gonna actually make a big impact? And, I was listening to some mainstream media, the big pundits guys, and I got their reaction. So I wanted to go over and kind of react to their reaction from us signing OBJ and what they think, is going to happen. But yeah, so that's what we're going to talk about today, guys. I wanted to go ahead and start out with that, and also let you guys know that good luck to Los Gatos tonight. Let's go Panthers. Good luck. Let's close out the series. Let's beat the Boston Bruins and just get to the next round, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead and do that. Tonight, two very important games happen. We have the Florida Panthers playing tonight versus the Boston Bruins at 7 p.m. On ESPN. And then we also have the start of the WNBA season. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying this after 12 plus years of me not watching the WNBA because I was just so mad. Yes, the WNBA is actually starting tonight, 7 p.m. You have the Mystics playing the Liberty. But the main event, which is the Indiana Fevers, aka the debut of the number one WNBA draft pick, Miss Caitlin Clark. That'll be tonight at 7:30 on ESPN. What was it? ESPN 3? I think I saw. I know it's on Disney Plus. I think it might be on Prime Video, but let me quadruple check this. Now I'm like, I just saw this last night. Wow, this is special. ESPN 2. Okay, that's what I thought. So tonight you got the New York Liberty and the Mystics. I'm assuming that's Washington. Yeah, Washington Mystics. They're on ESPN 3, but at 7 p.m. But tonight on ESPN 2, you got Connecticut Suns versus the Indiana Fevers. There you go. I'm getting myself back into this, so give me a break, people. You can watch it on ESPN2, ESPN Plus, Disney Plus, and the WNBA League Pass. There you go. So I'm very excited. I'm gonna have two TVs on to watch both the Panthers and the Indiana Fevers. So there you go. But let's see here. Please send Bill's Chris address for prayer. No worries. I did email it to you, Dean, but I'm gonna resend it to you, okay? Absolutely. And oh man, Color, you are too kind. Thank you so much for your $5 donation. Good morning, Miss Phins. Our fan base is obtuse. What happened now? I'm sure that I'm sure, something happened, must have happened in the community. I'm sure It'll be brought up, so I have no problem in talking about it. I don't think our fan base is slow to understand, sir, but it is what it is. But I do appreciate your $5 donation. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna try it. I'm still, recovering, so pew 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 pew. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. What's up, Keynes? Welcome. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning, Jeremiah. Good morning, Miss Phins. Good Tuesday morning, Miss Phins. Hope you're doing well. Getting better every single day, guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yes, smack that like button, guys. Miss Phins, it looks like you're swimming in your background. Oh, that's funny. Thanks. Oh, didn't you hear Tua deserves more money than a perennial playoff victor? Oh, that's what happened? Oh, I ain't surprised. What's up? Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. Thank you so much, guys, for coming through. Appreciate you. Good morning, Steve. Need to stay up to date. But going back to what I was saying, will OBJ make a big impact in Miami? That's essentially what what I was feeling. That's what we're gonna talk about. Now, I told you guys this before. I didn't want OBJ for $11 million. Absolutely not. I didn't even want him for $8 million. I said, if he's okay coming in for $2 million, $3 million, okay, but not $8 million or $11 million, which was projected for him to come, right? Not at all. And we get the news. We sign him for $3 million with incentives where it could go up to $8 million. All right, cool, whatever. I'm okay with that because the main money is $3 million, and that's as much as I was willing to pay. Right now, as far as his impact, he is coming in to be our wide receiver 3. We know Tyreek is 1. We know Waddle is 2, right? OBJ is going to be 3. And the amount of touches that a third wide receiver gets, it's not as much as you expect from your first and second option, because again, you're paying $30 million to one, and the other one is essentially your replacement. So he's not gonna be taking over all those extra snaps. Now, is Tyreek gonna average 11, 12, 13 receptions a game? Maybe might be cut down to like 10 a game. You know what I mean? Between 8 and 10, I doubt it. But let's just say he averaged now about 12 to 13 a game, right? Sometimes more or less. And you had Waddle, who averaged between 8 and 9 per game. Your third option has never really been one player in Miami. That's the thing. Our third option has always been a rotation of players. Your Craycraft, your Claypool, your Barrios, you know what I mean? It could be the running back coming out the backfield. So that third option as a wide receiver hasn't really been a consistent third option. Heck, Durham Smythe, you know what I mean? You're tight end. So how could OBJ really make a big impact in Miami? Is he gonna be solely our third option? You know what I mean? That's something that I feel like um, I feel like people sometimes forget, you know what I mean? Sometimes they don't realize it's as much as we may want to have a certain player, be utilized more, right? That doesn't tend to be the case, especially with the way Mike McDaniel uses that, third piece. Now, ooh, color, you're almost on the money, sir. You are literally stealing the words right out of my mouth. So I'm glad we're in almost the same page because somebody else mentioned that specific, and to me, I'm like, ooh, could that be possible? Okay. Now, he's what, 31, I believe, if I'm not mistaken? 31 and 32, right? Based on how the Rams used him, he'll probably command around 60 to 80 targets for the entire year. Ladies and gentlemen, the best OBJ we all know, was when he played with New York. But due to injuries, he's been kind of in and out, not being that consistent. When he came and played with the Rams, which is exactly what I was going to bring up, ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't about the quantity, the way the Rams were using him. It was about the quality that they were using him. OBJ himself, look at that Super Bowl. Had he not gotten injured, I was so upset. I was so upset that he got injured in that Super Bowl because he was poised to honestly to make a huge difference. The way he was playing in that Super Bowl, you would have thought he was actually gonna be doing, even like he was gonna be the MVP if he hadn't gotten injured like that, which is kind of a bummer, you know what I mean? But he's been riddled with injury so much, right? Last year, OBJ played, and you know what? I can share this because I like to share this with you guys so you guys can see. Where is it? Let me put it over here. There it is. He is it's too much. This is OBJ. No, that's Mike McDaniel. Wrong one. uh there it is. Okay. Okay. This is OBJ. There you go. See? Told you he's 31. Where is he? Anyways, it was here somewhere. Maybe I can't see it now. But he's 31. Just trust me. Look at what he did last year with the Ravens. 14 games, 35 receptions, 565 yards, right? Look at his yards per reception. Look at that. That's beautiful. But look at his career. That's what he's known for. That large yards per reception. 3 touchdowns. Okay, fantasy football points. I don't care about that. That was him last year, right? Realistically being the third option for the Rams. Hey, good morning, Liz. How you doing? Morning, Miss Phins. Good morning, buddy. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Thank you. Don't worry, Miss Phins. OBJ will have a second chance in Super Bowl 2025. That'll be awesome. Thank you. You guys are too kind. Thank you so much, Dean family. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for your $5 donation. You guys are too kind. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. So let's continue because I want you guys to see. This is why I want you guys to see this. When he plays for the Rams, right? So this was 2021. He played for a couple teams actually, but then he ended up being in the Rams. He played 8 games, started 7, got 48 targets. Excuse me, 305 yards. So he was like half the season. Now I don't expect him to play half, especially if he is quote unquote healthy. I expect him to play all 14 games. You know what I mean? Or at least 14 games, just like he did last season. If we can get this kind of production out of him from last season, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. But you know what's interesting? I was watching Stephen A. Smith when it broke, the video of when we signed him. And he said, I'm happy for him, but I don't know if we're going to be getting any quality OBJ essentially because he's not going to be the New York Giants OBJ. And the best he looked was when he played with the Rams, but due to injury, he was gonna be the MVP of that Super Bowl. Wasn't Matthew Stafford or Aaron Donald. It was gonna be OBJ. Practically put that game on his back. And look, he didn't get a chance to. He got his Super Bowl ring, so at least he's won one. But he didn't. He didn't get a chance to play as much, right? But realistically speaking, if you think about it, his production with the Rams was similar to this one. More games equals more receptions, which equals more yardage, right? But his efficiency was much better. Look, he's got 5 touchdowns versus 3. This is where I say if he is truly healthy, where he can come back, I'm right here with you, Color. If his hands are still the New York Giants OBJ hands, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a legitimate third option where it's a bigger body receiver. Don't get me wrong. OBJ is only 5'11", guys. Tyreek is 5'9" or 5'10". Something like that. His middle name is Cornelius. I like that name. What's a good name? Cornelius. Man, now I want to call him Cornelius. Anyways, we get the hands, the New York Giants hands, when he's out here playing 15, 16 games. Look at his numbers, guys. 14.3, 15.1, 13.5, 12.1, 13.7. The man averages double digits when it comes to yardage per reception. This is what you mean. This is what we need. I mean, literally, his hands are giant. Good morning, Michelle. Welcome, welcome. Corny Beckham Jr. Yeah, I know. I was going to call him Corny, too. Cornelius. But will OBJ make a big impact? I think, yeah. I think in this season, based on his consistency in catching, let me put it that way. His consistency in catching, I think that we're gonna be good. Now, his career, he's 60% when it comes to catch percentage. Last year, he was almost 55%. He's not gonna be taking a million snaps away from. Sorry, guys, my voice is. Give me a second. Thank you, guys. Only us Phins fans. Nobody knew his mama name until he became a Dolphin. Yeah, probably. Morning, Superfish. How you doing, buddy? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I think OBJ is gonna be able to do a big impact for us because he doesn't need that many targets for him to be impactful. So, which is why I wanted to go ahead and show you guys receiving. Let me see if I can find receiving. Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to share this other tab here. This is the Miami Dolphins, right? This was last year. We're not going to worry about the receivers, the running backs. I want to focus on the wide receivers, and I want to focus on their actual receptions. Ladies and gentlemen, Tyreek Hill, our number one wide receiver, was targeted 171 times, caught 119 catches. His yard per reception is 15.1. Man, the man was 1 yard away from 1,800. That is crazy. Right? His success percentage is 57.9%. His catch percentage is 69.6. Okay? Tyreek right now, sorry, I was looking for this. Tyreek right now, based on these, if we take my fancy schmancy calculator and we take 171 divided by how many games is it? 16 games. He averaged 10.68 targets a game. Let's say 11 targets a game. That's what Tyreek was averaging, right? Like most number one wide receivers, okay? Jalen Warner played 14 games and got 104 targets, completed 72. His catch percentage was 69.2, practically the same as Tyreek's, right? Look at this. His success percentage, 58.7, just slightly above Tyreek. You see? If we take the 104 divided by 14 games, he averaged 7.428. Let's say 7.5 receptions a game. You could technically say 7 because if we're gonna round down, 7 receptions a game, right? You got 11 receptions when your number one wide receiver, 7 for your number 2 wide receiver. That's 18 receptions a game between the two of them. 18, 19 receptions between the two of them, right? Now let's go. The third option. Look at Barrios, 33 targets, mostly slot. 33 targets, that's it. 27 receptions, very good. 81.8 catch percentage. Durham Smythe, our tight end, our other third option, 43 targets, 35 catches, 81.4%. So color, Mr. Durham Smythe has the best catch, blah, blah, blah. No, sirree, Bob. That goes to Barrios, baby, at 81.8. Sorry, I had to, because you're always harping on Durham Smythe, who has the best, which, I mean, he pretty much does, but I figured why not. But let's go Cedric Wilson. 38 targets, 22 receptions, 58.9 catch percentage. His success percentage is 72.1. Fine, that's true. I'm talking about catch percentage, okay, sir? Anywho. 38. River Creek had 12. Not even enough. You see what I mean? So I'm not even going to count these. What I'm trying to show you guys is that these three are our third. These are third wide receivers right here. Braxton Berrios, Durham Smythe, Cedric Wilson. Those are our third options right then and there. Okay? Hey, good morning, Chef June. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much for coming through, sir. Cedric Wilson made some key catches regardless of the numbers. Yes. I'm not taking anything away from them. I'm just showing you guys that you see the difference between the receptions. 171, 104, you see? Versus your third option in the 30s, let's say. Or you could comfortably say averages 40, right? Let's just say even 40. Ladies and gentlemen, with OBJ being in this team as our actual third option, is he going to take away from Cedric Wilson's? Is he going to take away from Durham Smythe? Is he going to take away from Barrios? And the answer is yes. 100%. He will take away from Durham Smythe and from Barrios. Oh, man. Can you guys see me? Can you guys see me? I'm gonna say yes. Okay, good. Perfect. Thank you guys. So you could I feel very comfortable in saying based on OBJ's, again, let's go back to his last season. He got targeted 64 times. Okay. 14 games. He's going to eke out. I don't know about 64, but I feel very confident that he'll probably go to 50. He'll probably go to 50. And then our other wide receivers, who would then be our fourth option, they'll probably end up being in the low 30s, high 20s. They might be a situational kind of receivers. Nothing wrong with that. Because if you mean to tell me that now OBJ ends up bringing in his LA Rams Super Bowl performance over, yo, I'm going to be very happy. I'm going to be very happy. Good morning, Kenna. Welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you for coming through, buddy. There will be plenty of targets to go around, even to Jonnu. Not necessarily if the running game is going to be emphasis. But I just wanted to go ahead and show you guys essentially what you could expect from OBJ. And if he does end up, let's say, getting, what would 50 receptions look like? Let me see. Let's say he plays 14 games, right? That'll be 3.5 receptions per game. Let's say 4 receptions a game. You mean to tell me he's not going to average 4 receptions a game? Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I see it. I see OBJ averaging 3 to 4 receptions a game, getting 15 yards per. You know what I mean? Averaging 50, 60 yards a game. Well, okay, maybe not 60, but depending on how the route ends up going. I'm just saying. So I personally do think that he will make a big impact. But you know where he's going to make the most impact? Or at least where I project him to make the most impact is in the end zone. Those issues we had with Tyreek not being able to catch those floaters or fade routes, OBJ, I think, will be the one taking over that. And let me tell you, getting a bigger target to catch that fade, to be able to go ahead and I'm telling you right now, that's where you're going to see the most impact. So will he be? We won't know until we see it, but I feel very confident in saying that his most impact is going to be in the red zone. Because in order for us to actually have any success this season, like every other team, but specifically us, the Dolphins, we need more productivity in points, not yardage. The yardage will come, but the productivity in points, in touchdowns, that's where we need the most productivity. And right now, in my personal opinion, I believe that's where we're going to see him. I think that's where we're going to see, where we're going to get the most out of him. It's going to be in the red zone. Yeah. And let me tell you something. OBJ with the Rams, thank you, Color, for answering them. OBJ with the Rams, especially in that Super Bowl performance, man, he was about to win MVP had he not gotten injured. So, yes, I feel very confident that we get that Super Bowl performing OBJ. He stays healthy. He plays pretty much every game. What are you going to do? What is the league going to do? Because we're going to be too fast everywhere else. Yes, you can jam us at the line, which is true. But when you have that viable third option, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And I think that's where, in my opinion, OBJ will have that big impact for Miami. Although Stephen A. Smith says he doesn't think so. And I'm like, okay, hey, you don't have to. You know what I mean? You don't have to. So that's where I'm at. That's where I think personally we're gonna get the most. We're gonna get the most out of OBJ. Getting that Rams OBJ. Man, I'm still recovering. I'm still like thinking about that Super Bowl. Oh my god, what an awesome Super Bowl! What an awesome Super Bowl that was. So the question is, can Tua throw to his third option? Yes, he can. Will he? Is a different story. But can he? Absolutely, he can. Yeah. Will he? We'll have to see. But can he? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. He absolutely can. And honestly, we still have to wait till week 1, you know what I mean, and see how it all ends up looking like. But overall, yeah, I feel very confident that OBJ, especially in the red zone, I think, and guys, have value experience more than anything else. The fact that OBJ has Super Bowl experience, he's got experience with different kind of quarterbacks. I think that's going to be very beneficial for us as a team. Good morning, Joe. Welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our awesome members of the channel. Thank you so much, Joe. Appreciate you. Tomorrow is going to be exciting. Ronnie, yes, it is. Because tomorrow, I personally can't wait to see what the Chargers video team is going to do with their whole, what is it called? Anime cartoon thingy, that they always put out. Man, that puppy's good. It's good. So we'll see. I think tomorrow, seeing how the different teams and their they all come up with ways of delivering the schedule. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun. So obviously that's what we're gonna focus on tomorrow. We'll see how early they get it done. Hopefully, I don't know if I'll be able to do it per se or see it because they might do it like around 9, 10 o'clock, and I'm like, man, that sucks. But if not, we'll talk about it. What day is today? Tuesday. We'll talk about it Thursday for sure. You know, and give you the way too early win loss prediction. That literally makes no sense because it's too early. We're still gonna do it. but but yeah, good morning, Ryan. Welcome, welcome. This should be very, very exciting. Um, it should be very exciting season. It's gonna be tricky, but it's gonna be exciting. And now you have a veteran in OBJ who should, in theory, like I showed you guys, be that solid, consistent third option where he might end up averaging those 4 to 5 receptions a game. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it if he can somehow manage to be consistently good as the third option. I'm excited. I don't know what else to say. I'm super excited. I'm super excited because I don't know what to do then. Good morning, Killer. Good morning, Doggy Dean. How you doing, buddy? But yeah, I think that's gonna be very exciting. So again, ladies and gentlemen, can OBJ or will OBJ make a big impact for Miami? If we get the Rams Super Bowl performing OBJ, man, there is. We should be able to sustain victories. And not just by the weaker teams that every team plays against, but honestly, this is a December, January move for me. There you go. I said it. When everything slows down, when you have my goodness, when everything slows down and you have to deal with defenses tightening up at the end of the season, mainly in December, January, right? A player like OBJ who has been in that limelight, who's been in that playoff prediction, has won in the playoffs and also in the Super Bowl, knows how to get there. He's going to be the safety blanket that Tua is going to need to be able to go ahead and be efficient. Later in the years, when injuries pile on, that's what you want. That's exactly where I would say it's going to take us the hardest. It's going to be the hardest jump to go from because we have just historically been so bad in December, January for the last, let's just say 20 years that with OBJ having that, what's the word I'm looking for? Him being solid as an option, a consistent option, we're going to be winning a lot more games than not. So Hey, I'm very happy. I'm very happy. Superfish, yep, you're absolutely right. The good thing is that OBJ is a year out from that injury and he played decently last season. Exactly. He had to adjust his game, but the fact that he was able to do so and still be productive, 5 touchdowns, 562 yards, 14 games. This man figured it out, and I can't wait to see him do more. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's no other way of saying it except I do believe OBJ will make an impact in Miami. I do. And that third option, I think he's going to be exactly what the doctor ordered to be able to continue drives. And at the end of the day, to go ahead and to, what's the word? Oh, come on. There you go. At the end of the day, he's going to be able to sustain drives, continue the drives, you know what I mean? But you don't think this man's going to be motivated by those incentives? I think every contract should be incentive based. But that's just me. I appreciate you guys coming through. Honestly, you guys are the best. Again, this is Miss Phins. I'm Miss Phins. Thank you so much for coming through, guys. Man, you guys are amazing. Shout out to all the members. Thank you so much, members. Thank you so much, Color, for your $5 donation. Thank you so much, Superfish. Dad Dean, for your $5 donation. You guys have been awesome today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shout out to everybody on Twitter and Twitch. If you guys haven't done so already, click at the link in my description of my profile on X or Twitch, and it'll take you directly to YouTube right here. Hit that like button, subscribe. It's 100% free. 100% free. So let's make it happen, guys. And if you'd like to become a member, go ahead and become a member. I appreciate it so much, guys. But hey, schedule a release tomorrow. Man, that's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be I just can't wait. Anyways, guys, thank you again so much for having me. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. And as always, bye-bye.